to episode 1 of the podcast. I'm Greg.
I'm Juan.
Big Puppy, aka Jesus.
I'm Ethan.
Bam, alright, we're on it.
So much good stuff, but I guess you don't want it.
That was all technical stuff, and we're actually live right now.
It was gonna be Gert.
Gert. It was going to be Gert.
It was gonna be
racist, Greg. You can't put that in the damn video.
Yes,
It's
I
not even a
fucking
video,
can,
it's a podcast.
boy.
Yes, you
yeah,
can.
Yes,
Oh,
I can. Alright, this is the first episode, the beginning of a new freaking
My throat
era,
hurts.
boys.
New era.
The new era.
I need some lemon with honey.
Need some lemon with honey.
Yeah, because for
Honey
my
with
sore
lemon.
throat.
Why do you have a sore throat?
I think I'm getting sick.
He ain't getting sick.
You
He's
dirty-minded
Well, now
bastard.
you know when the next episode will come out 4 months from now when we all are sick.
We won't
Fun
know.
fact, I want to get into that. Rooster Teeth podcast, they started off their first episode. First, they started 4 episodes that they did not release. They started off the first episode. They released the second episode like 6 months later. Then
Jesus.
from that, like 4 months later. And then like a year and a half later. Or not, like a year after they started, like they actually started doing it like weekly.
Wow, that's probably gonna be.
We'll try to be consistent.
And then
Yeah.
Try.
they've done it weekly for like 12 years. Like
I mean-
never missed a week.
Yeah, this is the
Damn.
first episode. I mean, like you said about Rooster Teeth, we were gonna talk about like starting our own like group channel kind of thing. Like, all of us are pretty big into YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
we've all been watching it since we were like little freaking kids, little shit,
YouTube started when we were like 6 and stuff.
6,
Yeah,
7 years
yeah,
old,
6'5" or whatever.
6'5".
7. Well, because it came out in 2005, right?
Greg.
First
Yeah,
video was
yeah.
that the zookeeper one, right? I don't remember.
I don't even.
No, yeah,
remember.
it's the guy at the zoo.
Yeah, that's what it is. The guy.
Oh,
The
yeah,
YouTube,
yeah.
the first video was the guy at the zoo, 2005.
Man, 5 years old. It's insane. But like, I remember watching like the creatures.
Equals 3.
Oh,
That guy with the shit.
Was he in
dude.
Equals?
He
I thought he was
good.
2010, or maybe he was.
No,
I don't remember.
No, you're right. 2008. Raven
Yeah,
Johnson.
because
Yeah,
he was actually the person that actually brought up YouTube.
yeah.
Well, he was one like the big guys.
He was the
but
biggest guy.
He has a weird story though, because like he just got tired of doing it.
Yeah, he did.
Which, to me, it just kind of doesn't make sense, because if you don't know, Raven Johnson's now like doing videos on Facebook, I believe, right now.
What?
So that's where he is at the moment. But
damn.
I guess he also creates little shorts on his Instagram story
Oh,
as well,
mighty have
and
followers.
videos. But I guess if you're still into it, you can watch him
I
on
mean,
Facebook.
Burnout.
He
is
still has
very
a
much
pretty good
thing.
loyal fan base,
True.
though.
True, burnout. I always thought about that too. I mean, like, we're just starting. Like, we still have that like fiery like passion.
We
to
haven't
get
even really started, if I'll be honest.
I mean,
We're
true.
trying.
Well, we are
we're
editing.
doing our
Trying
best
to
to do
start.
this.
We
though.
are
We're trying
editing.
to start. You know,
Stuff.
like we still have more passion to do it because we're trying to get our bearings together. You
Well,
know,
we've run into a few issues, but
a few,
well,
Many
we won't
issues.
say. We're gonna say a few, just to make ourselves feel better about ourselves.
few.
No, we
But,
got a lot of issues.
I think
lot
this.
of issues.
I believe it's a good learning experience though, because I think it makes us more aware of what we have to make to do well in the future. I guess with
Definitely.
these videos.
Nothing is gonna go well the first time.
Yeah, I mean,
We're expecting it to go well, anyways. I think it's just funny the way it happened. It was just.
yeah,
you know,
literally. I don't
it's
know
so
if I'm
funny.
gonna post the episode, but we were recording Resident Evil 2 remastered, and oh god, we literally get like 2 episodes deep. We're going strong. 3, 4, 5. Episode 5. Like we're about to start episode 6 right now, right? And
Well, we would start episode 6.
would have
about
started
to start
episode 6,
episode 6.
and then we weren't even paying attention at all. Like we were just like export onto the next one.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We had a good rhythm going. So
Yeah, we had
our
a
problem
great
was
rhythm
we
going.
never
Like
checked
3.
the audio. That was like more the problem.
Never check the audio.
3 hours of audio.
3
ruined.
Go.
hours of
Now-
gone. Just all of it's
You'll
done.
never learn that my name is Big Poppy.
No, I think we got Big
Well, now
Poppy
you
in
know.
somewhere.
Nah, I think that we lost
Even
that,
that
one
one
too.
too? Okay.
But yeah, we just lost like hours and hours of footage. I got really upset. I ran into my closet. Don't ask why. I just
He kicked the cable for his Xbox, which
Listen.
which made us lose another hour of game content. because we were not saved.
What? It doesn't matter anyways.
Doesn't matter.
I
It doesn't
don't-
matter anyway, but
At this
it
point,
was
either we're restarting the whole Let's Play, or we're just starting over from a certain point from episode 2, I believe.
yeah.
Because episode 3, I guess, is episode 3 through whatever we get through is gonna be redone.
Yeah, it's gonna be redone, and we're actually gonna like do it right this time. But it was just really freaking funny how we were so excited. We're like, "Oh, this is great! We're finally doing Let's Plays." Oh, but like I remember we used to talk about doing this. We talked about doing
was
this for
going well.
years. You know, all of us have been like, "Oh, we want to do YouTube. We want to do all this other stuff." And then we finally get to it, and it's just like a giant fuck you, basically.
Well,
1, 2.
I believe the 4 of us still have determination to do it after all of that.
Yeah, I mean, it was hurting really bad during the week. I mean, I was trying to forget about it.
I think it's hard not to, but
It was really hard not to, honestly. It was just like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god.
yeah,
all that
I'm
footage is
sorry,
gone.
but I couldn't stop forgetting about Massive Brain. Even though
Oh
no
my
one's gonna
God,
see that,
no
but
one-
that was just
you can't even reference it because no one's gonna see
I
it.
know. But it's just for us in this sense because me and you, it's funny. That's why.
God dang it, man.
You got a
It
massive
still
brain,
hurts.
Greg. You got a massive brain.
Humongous
A
brain.
big
by the way.
brain.
Maybe we'll have another moment where we have Massive
He's a
Brain.
Brian.
Also, if I
Big
talk
brain.
really slowly in this, it's not my fault. I'm actually hearing myself talk like a split second after I say something like live, and it's really throwing me off.
Yeah, you're gonna have to listen to this editing, and it's gonna.
Oh, God.
You're gonna be laughing probably the entire half hour while you're
Just like,
editing
oh my
this.
god, talking in slow fucking
You
motion.
guys know Hugh?
Hugh Jackman?
No, Hugh
Like the
Janus.
pink Hugh? The bucket Hugh.
You don't know Hugh,
What?
Hugh Janus?
Oh my god,
You
get the
Janus
fuck
pretty
out
much.
of here.
I would
Get
walk out
the
of my
fuck-
chair and slap you right
Dude,
now, but I can't.
honestly,
Because
like,
my
if I
microphone
wasn't
makes too
so
much noise.
deep in here, I would. There we go.
There we go. We have it.
What about, like, Greg, you know Joe?
Joe Mama.
It's an angry Joe. There.
Oh yeah.
This
You
is
can tell
that
we take it
next
seriously in
level-
our podcast.
Next level comedy.
It's
coming
my
up,
best
boys.
jokes, man. Hugh Janus and Joe Mama.
But yeah, not only did we screw
Joe
up like
Mama's
the
so big.
like 3 through
The
5,
size of a house.
we also pretty much screwed up 1 and 2. Like I'm the editor for all this stuff, and I had this brilliant freaking idea.
It
to
didn't
have-
work
we have
out.
a mixer to record 4 people at a time.
We tried 6 at one time.
We tried to
And
do
we
6
did-
at one time.
It wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, we have like this USB mic. We were gonna put 2 people on it and try to like add them in later. Like I was just gonna get their audio and like throw that in later. Absolute disaster. The worst possible. Holy crap! It was so bad.
Yeah, you all you young beginners out there, don't do this.
Yeah, I mean honestly, like it was so bad. It's taking me forever to edit it because all the audio is absolute garbage.
Yeah, for your sanity, don't do that. Don't
Don't
do
do
what we
it.
did.
Don't do what we did.
Also, we didn't hit record for the first, like, 10 minutes.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure everyone
Yeah.
does that for their first video.
Dude, literally, we started like the first 10 minutes out. We're having a good time. We're reacting to everything happening. And then I look over. I'm like, whoa, we didn't hit record on Elgato, dude.
I know. He
I
goes
thought
like,
you already had it hit record, so I was like, oh, we're fine.
I think it was still funny though because he looked over to his computer and was like, "What?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no.
Oh shit! And then just like jumps over his freaking desk and like hits record. And then you probably won't even tell because I went in there. English. I went in there afterwards and I put my headphones in. I was listening to the first part. And I literally was walking around in the fucking game, listening to us talk and trying to like simulate what we were saying in the game.
Greg, are you saying we're faking our Let's Plays?
So far, we're speaking.
Also, yeah, not only that, but all the parts of it were like, since I had no like way of syncing it up, so I literally just Frankensteined all the audio together to like make some like random fucking.
It turned out to be a good trailer clip.
yeah.
We found out.
Honestly, I think I did a pretty good job. If I pat myself
I
on
haven't
the
seen the
back.
unfortunately.
video yet. He won't show us.
Because it's bad and it's 45 fucking minutes long.
We have time for 45 minutes. No.
It's so bad. I'm trying to fix the audio. It's actually the worst.
Are you still working on the audio?
I'm still working on it.
Maybe we should
Imagine
do
that.
YouTube. Let's play by this point. That movie.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, like I mean, it was a huge freaking kick in the balls, though. If you really think about it, right?
Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
boop,
pretty
boop.
much. Just boop, and then you die.
Boop.
Pretty much.
And we haven't even mentioned that we're doing it on hardcore, so which makes it even like.
Yeah.
I mean,
I suck
we're
at the
still,
game.
We're still enjoying it on hardcore mode. Like it doesn't feel any harder. Than it
Yeah.
does.
Oh wait, does
I'm
that mean I have
watching-
to do the nope thing again?
The what?
The nope part?
No,
of
I
it?
still have that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm
You like that
watching-
part?
Fuck yeah.
Oh hell yeah, brother.
I'm watching Claire's Let's Play right now.
Why are you watching a Let's Play?
This is why you're not gonna be able to play any of these.
Yeah, you
because
freaking
I'm
loser.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
after Resident Evil,
Hey,
we're
Yeah, and then like in
I
it,
don't care if I can't play it, okay? I watch it, alright?
and then like in the Let's Play and the audio, like we be going to something that's important to the plot. He's like, oh look, a freaking, oh look, that thing that you
Oh
totally
wow,
need.
look at that corner where you should probably look.
Yeah. Oh, see that
I don't
room
do
right
that
there
too
that you
much,
should
okay?
definitely go to. I mean,
Oh, wow.
it's just a
Oh,
suggestion.
Mexican.
Oh,
Again.
it's a suggestion. You know, you haven't explored the East office. Maybe you
I
should
mean,
go in there.
maybe we should go to the
Yeah.
East.
Wow, there's a special key item in there.
Oh man!
Whoa.
Oh, look at that C4. I wonder what that would
We
be.
found
Maybe
a
not like a
clock.
box or anything.
I don't know if you like. Maybe if you examine the C4, there's something in the back.
Oh,
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 there's
would
a
you
battery.
look at that? Wow, wow.
yeah. After Resident Evil, that's gonna be our next Let's Play. He's gonna be like, oh, what game are you doing next? Okay, let me
Oh,
watch a
let's
walkthrough
know
about
everything
it.
about the game first.
Dude, honestly, we're still.
Well, we might do some games like that, but
I think that's
try
the
to keep it
hardest thing
fresh.
too. Like finding a channel direction. Like, are we gonna do like freaking whatever game?
We're gonna try
I
everything.
believe
At
variety
least
is still the
once.
best way to go, though.
What?
I still believe variety is the best way to go. Whether we play like old or new games, I think it's still the best because face to that, we've all probably played these games at some point, and we probably want to bring in a game that we want to see one of us play through or all of us play through. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Bro, we can literally sit down here.
Turn your microphone around. Fuck, I'll just edit this part out. No, the other way.
This way?
That way.
Is it better?
Good.
Was it coming out? Slow?
Okay.
Yeah, it was coming out wrong.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
We're back.
Well, it's
Okay,
fine.
back.
At least it's
So
loud.
literally, we could just like one day come here at 1, like 1 o'clock or something, or like 2.
Exactly.
And like for me at least, personally, it's like we get Halo 2 on, I'll beat them like 4 hours, easy.
Damn.
And so we all have that one game that we can bring.
True.
I think
I don't.
I think a
like
Halo
Dark
Let's
Souls.
Play would be fun in the future to do.
That'd be really
Halo,
hard.
okay, Legendary on Halo 2 is literally impossible.
We might be able to do Halo 5 because we can probably all separately record that.
Death.
Halo 5
Nope.
is pretty easy.
Yeah.
I don't
It-
got
not
an
the-
Xbox.
honestly, Halo 5 is not the best campaign. It's pretty
But
garbage.
it was we could
but
probably
it's still
still
fun because
if
it's still co-op in it.
yeah if Xbox Live is still available on the Xbox One by the time we get to it, but hopefully it is, and it's
Maybe.
not. Otherwise, we're gonna have to play on PC in order to do that.
I don't have
Halo
an
5's not
Xbox.
Oh yes, for is.
Yeah, 'cause
Only if
Halo
Halo
4
4 is right. From
None.
4, none.
Wow.
I thought a
There's
couple
no Halo
were.
games on PC.
Really?
Besides like Halo
Wow.
Wars.
Oh,
Halo
just
5
Halo
has
Wars?
it has a PC thing which is like Forge, where it's
Oh,
like it's
okay.
like custom games. So it's like people would build and then you test maps on there, but there's no like story mode or.
I've only
real
played 1
matchmaking.
through 5. I haven't. Well, I did play Halo Wars, but like at a really young age, and so I didn't understand like the whole battle strategy idea. So I was just
Halo-
like, this game is
Halo
dumb.
Wars is
Let me
fun,
stop
I think.
playing it.
Halo Wars 2 was really good.
Yeah.
Didn't
It's-
sell as well.
I liked Halo 3.
Well, I think it's not a lot of people don't associate Halo as a
yeah.
battle strategy game
It was
where you
good,
had to
though,
go like,
Halo.
all right, Master Chiefs, move up forward 1 space now. All right, the enemy is moving now. They move up 1 space.
It's not like that mostly. No,
I
it's
know.
not like that.
Well, I don't know how it
Halo
is.
Wars is more just like you set up a base and there's a it's like kind of like StarCraft.
Sorry, oh, okay.
It's like where it's like I forgot what the name is called for that game, but it's like you set up a base. There's like blank spaces, like bases
Yeah.
where you can go up and set. But it's just like click and you send your troops somewhere. It's not like one space. It's not like XCOM.
Oh, okay.
It's not. It's more just of like a free, like you can go attack, you build troops and all that.
I
It's
just
really fun.
remember
I
a
hate
lot of
games
tiny
like that.
a lot of tiny soldiers
really
running
do.
around
It's
shooting
hard.
each
It's
other.
hard sometimes.
I hate games like that, honestly. Oh my
It's
god.
It's also
Worst.
another thing Halo Wars 2 did is it kind of fixed a little story, and it helped a lot.
There's a
with the
story to
that
it?
Halo, yeah, no, it's canon.
It's canon.
Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2 is 100% canon, and it
Damn.
added a lot to the story.
So if someone was a Halo fan, they would have to play through both games to find out what's going on in the canon story.
Because the cutscenes in those games are like, it's like
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Oh,
They're
okay.
all
I
of
thought
the
it would be
game,
like
the entire
a
game.
riveting 5 hours of cutscenes where
No,
you're
no,
just
no. It's like 30 or 40 minutes. Of
Okay.
cutscenes.
So-
Okay, so basically, I'm like Halo Wars 2. It has a bunch of story where it's like at the end of Halo Wars 2, it's cool. It's old. I don't want to talk about it really, but
No spoilers.
It links Halo 5 and Halo Wars 2. Like, very much
Oh,
links
no
it.
wonder why nobody likes it now. That's
No,
what
but
they
Wars 2 is really good.
Okay.
Halo 5 is
I'll
pretty
take
bad.
your word for it. But because when I played Halo 5, I think a lot of people in this room could agree that it wasn't the greatest thing in the world.
Multiplayer-wise, Halo 5 is, like, one of the best.
Well, even then, I still heard some problems with the multiplayer.
It did, but it's like...
Well, I guess it
Warzone-
got boring.
It got
was
really...
boring. I guess it was not a lot compared to what other, like, in
Other
the last
Halos.
4 games they've done, or whatever
the thing with
multiplayer
Halo
they've done.
5 is it took on the new gaming motto, which is like, oh, we'll improve it over time. We're definitely like
Yep.
a year after Halo 5 and like even 2 years, to the point where it's like even 3 years later, it's just like it got really good. Like right now, if you hop in, it's pretty fun, and there's still a lot of people playing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Well, I think a lot of the fan base did go away though after 5 though.
Yeah,
But
it's the story. It's mostly the story.
Yeah, but the thing is, for me, I probably will end up still playing the next game because I still enjoyed the game.
So excited for Halo Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. I know it. I can
You can
I
feel
can
it.
feel it.
You
It's
feel
kinda
it in your
feeling- they have
core?
a full team working on the PC thing, and they hired people. So they made a Halo. So a group of modders made a Halo Online thing where they took assets from Halo 3 and they made a whole Halo Online, and it was kind of under the radar, right? It was underground, like only a few people knew about it. And then one day they released a big patch, and everyone saw it. Like it was like the biggest thing on the Halo forums and everything. Everyone was like, "Halo Online, it's so good," and I was like, "Yes." And then Microsoft was like, "Hey, you know, those are real Halo 3 assets that you're using, official Halo 3 assets, so you can't do that." And then so
Hey
they're like,
there, partner.
So they
You
the thing that-
taking my stuff?
Wait, is it a new company making this
Taking
game?
my
Is that why?
things,
No,
brother.
it's just
My
343.
thing?
Oh,
Or
okay.
Halo Online.
Halo, yeah, for Halo.
Halo Online
Online.
was like a little group of modders.
Oh, is that
That's
what?
all it was,
Okay.
yeah. And then like, thing with like, and like 343
Sorry, keep
loves it,
moving.
right? Like the people who are making Halo right now, they're like, that's great. But Microsoft was like, and Microsoft was even like, yeah, that's great, but it is our official assets,
You
and
can't
like
use that.
financially and copyright wise, we can't have that. So you need to stop working on it,
Or
but you can
join.
keep the servers up. And so everyone was like, I mean, okay.
Oh, yeah, fine.
I mean, it's like, I mean, keep servers up, that's fine.
Still
You can't-
win-win.
You can't really patch it anymore.
Yeah.
So that died. But then what happened was that 343 hired that team that worked on Halo Online to help them work with the PC port. Or it's not even a
Smart.
port at this point. Yeah, it's like they have a full team going into Halo Infinite, working on the Halo PC. And
Smart.
it's
That's
great.
so good.
That's
So
actually
good.
pretty good.
And
Amazing.
they're bringing back the old
Microsoft
art style.
mascots returning
It's-
soon.
It's coming back.
Is it
hard.
2020 or is it this year?
I don't know. No one knows.
Oh,
No,
do you
yeah,
know
no
what?
one knows.
I just know
Fanbase-
they had an E3 trailer for it, and that was
Halo
it.
fanbase have been so dry. It's been. This is the. I think it's gonna be. The
Well, when
Halo-
did Halo 5 come out
It's
though?
been 4 years.
Okay, that was enough.
It's been
Was Halo
4
5 or
years.
was it Halo Wars 2
Halo
that
5.
came?
Oh,
Okay.
Halo Wars 2 came
Did-
out like a year after 5.
Okay, that's what I thought because I was thinking. I think Halo Wars was the last Halo
the last Halo
game that
one.
they've released.
But Halo 5 was the last main game, and it
Okay.
came out like 4 years ago, which is. And then
Yeah.
lately, it's like Halo community has been so dry.
Yeah.
Like they no.
It's not like the
info at all.
Mortal Kombat community where they're doing their whole community what do they call it, the roster review or something right now. It's been fun to watch. I've been watching because
When is that coming out?
Jade who was just announced on this recording day. Right now I believe Johnny Cage was just announced and a couple other characters.
Okay.
They
MK11
really need to announce Johnny
boys.
Cage.
Yeah, at
Well,
this
he's always
point,
gonna be there. no
at this
matter
point
what.
on this date,
Yeah.
February 23rd, Johnny Cage has been announced. That's so far I've known.
Dude, I'm so
He's
excited.
one of the
for
main,
MK11.
so
I
of
know,
course
I'm
he's gonna be there.
excited. Okay. But I think before we move on to Mortal Kombat 11, so which Halo games did you guys play first?
Shit,
Halo
3.
2.
I don't even remember, dude. Honestly,
My
I
first
just-
was Halo 3, and I loved
Yeah,
it.
Halo 3 was.
Halo
was
2,
fun.
dude. So my uncle had the original Xbox, right?
Oh.
And
maybe.
by the time I was able to actually hold the controller and play, I was like 4 or 3, and that's when Halo 2
Yeah.
came out. So I was playing that a lot, and it's just like at that point, it's like I've been playing games since I was 3 and 4, like just like playing Halo, and that was like the game. I probably have thousands of hours on Halo 2 because I would at one
Yeah.
point like everyone had their like console. Everyone had their. Everyone had their consoles, right?
Inside
and, like,
jokes.
and at one point, I think when I was 7, was when my uncle he got a 360, so he gave me his original Xbox, and So by when I was 7 until I was like 13, I only played Halo 2 basically. So dude, that's like my game. I play Halo 1 a lot as well, but Halo 2 is, oh my god.
I was the same way with Call of Duty, honestly. I wish I got more into Halo when I was younger, but all I played was Gears of War and fucking Call of Duty.
World at War.
Ooh,
Well,
man,
back
I
in the
was
day, they
all
were still
around.
good games.
Oh yeah.
With
Big
games,
boy.
I was all around. I was playing Gran Turismo, Budokai 2, Halo 3, fucking Ace Combat.
The thing I hate about that, like Halo 3 is such a good game, right? Like it's like everyone's golden game.
Yeah.
I never really got into it because when I got my
Angry comments
360?
right now.
huh?
Angry comments.
Angry
How do you
comments.
not like Halo
No,
3?
I love it, right? I love Halo 3, but
No,
by the time I had a 360, Halo Reach came out. Like
Yeah.
the year I got a
Yeah.
360 was the year Halo Reach came out. So I never really got.
was that
3.
also a mixed opinion game too?
The Reach is like
Or was that the next
it
one
was
after
like
Reach?
when it came out. It was
Maybe I'm thinking of
controversial.
4.
Controversial, very because they have like jetpacks and sprinting
Yeah.
and all that stuff and armor lock, and it was very controversial. It's probably one of the best Halos. I'll be honest. It's like my second favorite Halo. Not even Halo 3 beats it for
Okay.
me because that's. I
Well,
never
it's funny
grew up
because
playing
like
Halo 3.
did you buy the Master Chief collection, Greg?
Correction.
Correction.
Nope.
Master Chief correction.
I combined your name and collection together, and it
We
was kind
should
of funny.
play some more of that because it's really good now.
Well-
Like when
Actually, you know what? If we own Master Chief Collection, we might be able to play the game all
We-
together.
we should.
Except I think it's only co-op, so we have to pick 2 people to
Halo
play.
1 and 2 is 2-player co-op. 3
Okay.
and 4
I don't think
and
3 and 4.
ODST. It has 4.
It has 4
It has
players?
all the Master Chief games. The
I
4
know
Halo
it does, but I didn't
Yeah,
know that
you
you
gotta
can
get
play
on
3 and
that
4
and buy
all
it.
together. Because I knew 1 and 2
Yeah,
was
we're
just
gonna buy our
co-op.
controllers.
1
I
and
guess.
2 is 2-player co-op.
Yeah.
Halo 3 and 4 and ODST is 4-player co-op.
Oh,
So we
okay, I
can do
didn't know
4-player
that.
co-op.
The only Halo
doesn't have an
memories
Xbox,
I
though.
have is just like me and freaking Juan in middle school. What was it? What were we playing? I can't even remember now, dude.
It's probably Reach.
Yeah, I think so. We were like playing like those custom maps or whatever.
Oh yeah. Ah, that's so fun.
I remember me and Juan used to come home after middle school. Jesus Christ, Ethan.
Sorry. I had to cough, okay? And I didn't want to
I'll
cough
tell
right
you
into
this,
the
one of
mic.
the best games I played when I was a child would be Ace Combat 5.
Ace
never got into
Combat
Ace
5.
Ace Combat.
Dude, honestly, that game has some great memories. It's like, well, because you know it was an airplane game, so you know like I like
Actually, we
airplanes.
enjoyed,
It was fun.
Airplane games as well.
If you play, you're actually gonna like.
I don't think I ever played Ace Combat, but I played most of like Star
Yeah.
Wars and Star Fox when I was
Well,
little. So
the thing is, it's different.
they're fun.
because it's kind of more realistic. Because
Yeah.
you know there are actually like real airplanes, like it's a fake country and stuff, but.
Did you have the joystick and everything?
what was the
You can
country's
use
name?
a joystick, but at the same time, it's more realistic because when you do the analog stick going down, the plane goes up.
That's what I was telling you.
Yeah.
With inverted.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, I'm like,
When you're
you're
flying in the
about to
game,
go
it's-
a rant about his inverted
But
controls.
it's only for that. When you're going left and right, it's the same thing. It's
Yeah,
the
no,
problem.
I don't play like that. I don't play with right as left. You think I play like that?
Yeah.
Freaking weirdo.
What? I said inverted up and down.
Okay.
You
But you
deserve
get
to
used to
die for that.
But
It's so good. It's so easy.
yeah.
You don't
It-
deserve
it-
that.
If we get a big
Honestly.
following, we need all our fans to just like hate on him
Hey,
about his
inverted
inverted
fans
controls.
out there, I need you to rise up.
I need you. We're gonna
Well, for
put him in
me-
the closet. He's never coming out again.
Why inversion is
There's our first
the way
meme
to
right
play
there.
a game.
Well, for me, like the only time I would get into it, like an inverted game, would be for the Ace Combat games.
Halo 2 speed runs, you literally have to play on inversion if you're going for world record.
Yeah.
Because it's faster.
Dark Souls. Dark Souls.
Dark
good
Souls.
God.
Oh God, no.
Dark Souls.
I had my
Oh,
spiel. It's
man.
great stuff.
Dark Souls is. I think
Here we
Dark
go.
Souls.
Here
Dark
we go.
Souls and World at War were like probably my 2 favorite games ever.
World at War was good.
Both of them pissed me off so freaking much that I literally almost threw my controller. My little kid self was really about to freaking elbow chop my controller off out of a freaking window. Oh, it was bad, but like, dude, so many good fucking memories, man.
You and your Dark Souls, man.
Man, I love Dark Souls. I'm a big Dang Souls boy.
Dang Souls.
I want you guys to play it, honestly.
I still
I
have the
can't
game.
do
I
that.
need to still.
I played it
play through
once, but that was for a project.
You played Dark
What?
Souls for a project?
How do you play
Yeah.
Dark Souls for a project?
How the hell?
Don't
Was
worry
it
about
for a
Tell the
school?
story. Tell me. You can't just bring up the story and not
We
say
were
it.
gonna move on to Mortal Kombat. Now you have to explain this.
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
All
Next.
right. Freaking. But yeah, Dark
Ooh,
Souls
Kingdom
is
Hearts.
great, but freaking
Never played.
Mortal
Oh,
Kombat.
I played
boy.
like seconds of it.
I know. Very excited. Like from the day they released that trailer, I was just like, oh, this is so great. Except
Mortal Kombat
I think it
is
was
so good. I don't,
Yeah.
they had a
It's-
really rough patch.
Oh.
With like the Marvel
well.
Crossover.
crossover.
Well, I think as time went on,
Or no,
because like
DC.
when they went 3D, I believe it was.
DC
The
freaking
games I heard were still
They also
fun,
brought in some
but they were
characters
just.
from-
I think they were getting a little
Kombat.
stale at that point because
Yeah.
like I think the NetherRealm Studios by that point they were just like, let's just see how many characters we keep adding in Mortal Kombat, and it was just like, who the hell is Meat? Where the hell did this guy come from?
They got, yeah, the Mortal Kombat games got pretty stale and pretty bad.
Yeah.
And
Like,
and
I
then,
know-
9 came out.
Yeah.
And that's like.
Well, before 9,
was so good.
It was
really good. I love
I think everyone is like talking about this game, but Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Yeah, yeah.
I
played
own the
that,
game.
Honestly, I played that quite a bit.
I
It was
played
pretty
it.
bad. But it was like, it was a good
I
bad.
feel like it was a good bad because like it's still funny because it's funny to see Scorpion like throw
It's
his
like
spear
The
in
Room.
Batman's chest.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
like The Room. It's a bad movie,
Yeah,
but it's a
yeah.
good bad movie.
It's great
Yeah.
bad.
Great bad.
It's
Did
like-
you guys remember the story? Because I was playing through the story and like it's just really funny that that there's just like Quan Chi and like or was it Shao Kahn
Shao
and like
Kahn.
Darkseid are like somehow like fused together into this like
What?
I remember too like
It's
they
such a ridiculous
yeah it's really weird
story.
because like they had the two portals and they like somehow walked at the same time and they merged into one. They called themselves Dark-Con and it was like really dumb.
That's that's
I couldn't take serious when I heard Dark-Con. I was just like,
I'm
what
gonna
the
have to
hell?
look this up later.
And if you
as
play,
bad, it's like the story's as bad as the Mortal Kombat movies.
Yeah, if you play
Oh,
it
don't-
is
don't-
mine.
Don't bring those
But-
up.
They're kind of like classics for the game.
They're obviously classics. But
Dude,
they're
I
bad.
I love things that are so bad that they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
actually the best. Like you like those freaking like 80s movie where it's like all of us know how to do kung fu and ride motorcycles.
Yeah.
Pulp
Cue that.
Fiction.
Cue
And
the
the,
80s music.
the movie's named Kung Fu and Motorcycles.
All of
called
us are
Kung Fu
Taekwondo
Masters.
black belts and ride motorcycles while killing ninjas at the
and our
same
motorcycles
time.
got black belts.
Our
It's like
motorcycles have black
all
belts.
of the bad
on.
promotion stunt. Okay.
Oh,
But I think it's
God.
funny because like if you play the, I think only Injustice 2 does this, but since they added Sub-Zero and Raiden,
Sub-Zero.
and they actually like they reference what happened in Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, and it's just like
Yeah,
that's really weird.
Why?
I don't know. I guess
It's
they're
canon.
not. They must
Yeah.
are not really afraid of admitting that game was terrible. I guess they're like. I guess they just like to reference because I think I believe they reference all their games in in
Jesus.
whatever game they make. I guess.
Oh, it's
Called?
like do you guys know about the Ubisoft games?
Yeah.
How all the Ubisoft games are in the same universe.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like there's like a whole thing.
It's
where
like Super Smash
It's
Brothers.
like in the new the new Far Cry game.
Uh-huh.
There's a part in there where you go to the Paladin, which is a ship from a Splinter Cell Blacklist game. So it's from a Splinter Cell game, and you get the Splinter Cell suit from Sam Fisher in that game. And then it like references like all the Far Cry games, like the Ghost Recon, all that stuff. is,
Even
like,
Tom
linked.
Clancy.
All the Tom Clancy games.
Oh my
They're all
god.
linked. What?
No, I'm looking at freaking Ethan.
That's a big universe then.
Dude is freaking.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
is
Assassin's
linked-
Creed.
Watch Dogs is linked with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed is linked with Ghost Recon. Rainbow Six was in Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
And then I think Tachanka's gonna be in it. Like, soon.
Really?
They announced like Tachanka's gonna be in Ghost Recon.
Wow, no, because they brought in Caviera.
They brought in Caviera and I think
Doc,
there's one-
Twitch.
Yeah, them Doc Twitch. Oh, my favorites.
So good.
All right. Well, we're gonna talk about Mortal Kombat 9 because that's where
Yeah.
it basically started back
Mortal
up
Kombat.
because I think everyone was like, "Man, Mortal Kombat's good again" because it's 2D and it was. I think they were were they the first ones to do 3D 2D fighting or they brought back 2D fight because I think Killer Instinct was or maybe I don't know maybe Street Fighter was in there too because I forgot. They also had
Has there been a Street Fighter that came out recently?
there was Street Fighter 5 I believe and then
was
they
that?
liked it. I don't know, maybe
13?
2017, maybe.
17?
I know, like Street Fighter. You can look it up because it's.
Yeah, I'm looking. Up.
I just know that Street Fighter likes to do like Street Fighter 5, then Street Fighter Ultra, and then Street
And
Fighter
there's,
5
like,
Sexy
Street Fighter
Ultra.
5 Ultra
My butt
Instinct.
Yeah, I don't know.
whatever.
And they just keep
have
going.
so many weird
So
things.
they just keep releasing more DLC characters for each game we make, and it's really dumb.
All the DLC.
Yeah, but,
add Shaggy into everything now.
Yeah,
Shaggy,
I found
only gonna use
unfortunately Shaggy's no
1%.
longer canon,
Ultra
Fighter-
Instinct Shaggy.
which is funny.
Street Fighter was 2016. Street Fighter 5.
Okay.
You guys see that mod for Jump Force?
No.
Nope.
So Jump Force came out recently, right?
Yeah.
I want to get it. It looks great.
I want to get it too, honestly.
So on PC,
Weebs.
on PC,
Weeps.
there are modders
Fair enough.
who modded Goku's skin, and it's
Oh,
Shaggy.
it's Shaggy.
It's
I saw that. I was
Yes.
seeing
It's
that.
Shaggy, and it's like
Oh, yeah.
Shaggy as Goku, and you can go Super Saiyan Blue as Shaggy.
Yes.
It's so good. It's so good.
the best.
And it's like not even, okay. It's so good as in it's Shaggy. The model itself is kind of shitty, if I'll be honest. That's why it's so funny.
It's
It's
great.
so good.
It's the best, honestly.
Can't
Because you know
find
how
a
they're
comfortable
talking about
place.
how Warner Brothers publishes Mortal Kombat. Warner Brothers also does Scooby Doo stuff.
I think that's the only reason why Ed Boon said that he wanted to put Shaggy
He
in the
wanted
game
to put
was
Shaggy
because
in-
like, hey, Warner Brothers, what if we
Warner
put Shaggy
Brothers,
in the game?
brother.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
but they're not gonna
Warner
do it, which
Brothers.
sucks.
I don't
No,
think they
they're
would
doing
do
it.
it.
Why?
No, they
didn't- they said they're
officially
not
said
gonna
that
add
they're not gonna do
Shaggy.
it.
I think it was
Yeah,
gonna
they
happen, but
killed
like,
it.
I would have been more shocked if they put him in the game because like I wouldn't have been surprised. Oh, they're not gonna like.
That would have been
yeah.
awesome.
It
That
would've
would have
been
such a weird
awesome.
cameo.
So good.
But otherwise, I think the characters we've been talking about is like Spawn, It, and I forget what the
Oh,
other
okay,
one
that's
is.
a good one.
Oh, it would be so good.
So good.
It's like how they put Alien and all
They
that.
better not
Yeah.
make
I-
their
well, knowing-
fatalities trash like in freaking MKX.
Yeah.
Like Jason's, where he would just like pick him up and just like.
I kind
slam
of like
him
that
and
one
their
though.
arm
It was
would
kind of
fall off.
funny
It's like,
though, where he just.
really
Doesn't
do
make
with
any sense.
Not much.
You
They're
can't really do
freaking
much.
lame.
Well, I think
Jason's just a slasher. He just cuts.
Still,
He was
Well-
slow but a heavy hitter.
though, they could have done.
Wasn't Jason
something
like a
else.
really high tier character too when he came out? Like,
Yeah.
I forget what the
Aliens
very.
fatalities were kind of
Whack.
lackluster.
Well,
They're also like.
what do you
like
think
the
about
original-
those?
The first one was pretty bad, where it's just like just jumped. But wasn't the one where it's like a giant. Monkey?
Yeah, the Queen,
Queen
alien.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I know. Well, most of those fatalities they did for those movie DLC characters, those fatalities are more like movie references. When
Yeah,
they're
they're
doing
all.
it.
It's all cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Still trash.
Except, I think. Well, I think Leatherface had the best. out of
Oh
all
yeah,
them
yeah,
ones.
his are decent. Decent.
Leatherface is
Well,
fucking.
Leatherface is actually kind of like you watch some of the pro players, he can go for like a 50% combo. It's crazy.
Actually insane.
And he has like, and those cancels are insane if you know how to do them, like run cancels. With
Oh yeah.
unfortunately, run cancels won't be in MK11 though, because they got rid of the stamina bar, which is I think is a good thing. Because I think a lot of people hated that you had to break with 2 bars and you had to have a full bar stamina as well to break. I know
What's
a lot
your
of people are upset
favorite-
about that.
Well,
What's
they
your
kind
favorite like guest character?
They kind of still
Guest
have the
character?
breaks.
Yeah. What do you
Or
say?
they still kind of have the stamina bars, but it's kind of different. They have like 2 separate.
No, it's like
for
an attack.
attacks and
They have
different-
attack bar and a defense bar
Yeah.
is what it is. But there's no
Predator was
stamina
pretty
bar
cool.
anymore.
He was
though.
lackluster.
But it's
What's
kinda
your
the same thing.
favorite
It's
guest
it's just
character? Doesn't have to be
different,
Mortal
you
Kombat.
know.
Dash.
Guest
Yeah.
character
Only
doesn't
dash.
have to be Mortal Kombat.
Doesn't have to be just guest character in a fighting game.
In a fight.
Link
I
from
don't
Soul
play
Calibur.
Fire.
No, okay.
Oh,
Man.
Killer Instinct had the Arbiter from Halo 5.
I was gonna say Killer Instinct too.
Killer Instinct.
but not that person.
I know,
Yeah,
but
I know who
it
you're
had the
thinking about.
Arbiter.
You know
in
who
Halo
I'm
5.
thinking?
I know who you're going to say.
Who?
He's General Ram.
Oh my God,
Oh,
he actually did.
yeah.
Yep, Ram.
General Ram was in Killer
Favorite.
Instinct. Yeah, dude, they got hit because they used, Killer Instinct is an Xbox property.
Yep.
Like an Xbox exclusive, right? Mm-hmm. So obviously they put their exclusives in there.
Hell
And they
yeah.
had, I saw they put the Arbiter. I don't even play Killer Instinct. I bought it.
Yeah.
I played it like 3 times with you, and I played the Arbiter.
As
and
soon
I
as
bought
I-
it,
oh
and
my
I was just
God.
like, I need to play it. And
As
it's
soon as
so-
I saw Ram, I was excited, right? And then he did
Ram
a
Ranch?
fucking Krill Storm, and then I was like, oh.
Okay.
Dude, Arbiter is like my favorite character of all video games ever. Like, you know his voice actor?
No.
He's
It's
black.
what's his face?
You can look this up. It's
You can
okay.
look it up. It's the guy who played
He's
President
black.
in Saints Row.
Oh
Or not the
boy.
President, but something Davis maybe.
I don't know what game you're talking about.
He's like super big. He's like a black guy. He's super big.
He also
Okay.
played with Darth Vader,
Not like
didn't he?
not a guy. No.
No, it's
No?
not James
Not him?
Earl
No, it's not
Jones.
James Earl Jones. No.
Which I
It's
didn't
a-
know he
it's a
played
big-
Mufasa
it's
in
a
Lion
big
King, which
voice
I was
actor.
like really surprised. I'm like, oh,
Big
that's
boy voice
Mufasa.
actor, by the way. Who played Ram?
Keith David.
Oh,
Keith David.
wow.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
that's
he's
pretty big name.
a big boy. He's a big boy. It's Keith David plays him, and he's so good. He's just such a good
I know.
actor.
It's weird because like the guest characters in Killer Instinct. How many were there? Were there 4 or 5? Because I know they brought a couple
Greg.
from the original Killer Instinct, Greg. Because I'm talking to you right now.
Oh, you're talking.
Yeah.
I was looking up the voice actor for Ram.
Yes. Was it how many DLC characters did they put for Killer Instinct?
Holy
Because I know they had Ram
shit, that's a
Arbiter,
lot.
and then they had the guy. I forget
Well,
the guy from Battle.
There was only like 8. There was only like 8 people when it first came out, and then they started. Spinal doesn't count, or I guess he kind of does. He technically used DLC, but he was a part of the original cast.
Well, anything that's not part of the original cast. So
And there was a shit. There's a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot. I remember when it first came out and you could only play as Jago and freaking Saberwolf. And that was
When did it come out?
20,
2014.
yeah, 14.
Oh, so it's-
Oh my god, dude. It was so...
Ultra combo.
Yes, that was the best part. And then everyone was like posting like...
That's
10
where
hours.
that was where all it started because
Yep.
I think Killer Instinct back in the day they just had like they I think the announcer still said like the combo
Yeah, he
like
did.
lines, but then they brought Ultra combo and then some weird. Cause
They got a new guy to do it and he did a
Yeah.
amazing
yeah. There's
job.
some really funny things like it's like crazy combo or
He
something
was
where
screaming.
except without the K though because they can't combo
Godlike
copyright
combo.
Mortal Kombat stuff.
Oh, so good. And
But
then
yeah.
like all the 10-hour long Ultra combo compilation.
Yeah.
And it's just him saying it over and over again.
I just
Oh,
love
it's
it when you get to the when you
Ooh,
finish out
yeah.
your opponent, like it starts playing like a little like dubstep beat
Yeah.
drops, and it just dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun
Dude,
dun dun dun
dubstep,
dun.
remember Saints
That
Row
was
4.
that's such a smart thing to do though. Like time up music with them hitting like your opponent. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
it is
Have you
really
guys
fun
ever
and
played Saints Row
satisfying
4?
too.
What? I wasn't really into Saints Row either, honestly.
Anyone play Saints Row 4?
I didn't play
Nope.
that.
They had
Yeah,
a
you
fucking
freaking
gun,
minority.
dubstep gun.
Oh,
It's
I've
so
heard of it.
good.
God.
It's so good.
Oh,
It's so good. Dude, Saints Row games are
Well, I mean,
amazing, honestly.
I don't think a lot of people like dubstep, but if you do it right and you just make it kind of cool and cheesy like that,
Yeah.
it's just fun.
But
Because like Killer
honestly,
Instinct did a
I
really
would-
good job
the-
doing
They
that.
did it pretty
Great
well. I
job.
would listen to the Saints Row 4 dubstep gun because how you do it is like you change the look of it and it would change the song as well. So I would listen to a lot of the songs from that. And like Saints Row 4 was very much like a new game. Like it was like dubstep everywhere, like super high tech and all that.
Yeah.
And then they had some really good music in there.
Oh, you know, I just thought about who another character from Mortal Kombat 11, the guest character. It was Bayonetta, I believe, was the other character I heard. You know, she's in Smash Brothers, because like I guess, I guess
that's a
that's
weird
because they
pick.
only released it on the Switch. Was the reason why, and Wii U. But I would kind of weird to see Bayonetta and like, oh, she's in 2 games as a guest now.
Bayonetta's hot.
She
Bayonetta,
is though.
she's sexy and British.
And
She's British?
Yeah.
She has a British accent. Have you not?
Does she really? Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god.
I'm not a Nintendo guy.
She's not Nintendo. I don't think she's Nintendo. I think she's.
No, or
something
just
else.
like in general, like
Yeah.
I grew up with Nintendo, so I would know all the Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm not a
references.
crazy Nintendo guy either.
the Switch is the first ever Nintendo console I've got.
It's funny because like in Switch sales, like the Switch, right? I just read somewhere that apparently now the Switch has sold more than the PS4 and the Xbox
Not surprised.
Not surprised
And
at all.
that doesn't
I'm
surprise
gonna
me.
buy one.
because like I think. Like if you look at what they're advertising, like they have so much third-party support. Like they learned their lesson from the Wii U
They have
immediately.
Wolfenstein on the Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Doom.
and dude,
Skyrim.
So
I think
I saw a guy
people-
tweeting out like I don't know. He was like, I swear to God, if I get the Master Chief Collection on the Switch, it's over. Cause if you didn't know, Xbox is partnering with Nintendo.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
bringing Xbox Live to the Switch.
Xbox isn't dead last at the moment. That's why.
Yeah.
Apparently, the
Suck
person who
it.
voiced General Ram, his name is
I
D.
know.
Bradley
It's
Baker.
Microsoft.
D-bag.
Suck it.
He's like smiling so normally right now, but holy shit.
It's always just really fun. It's really like the nice fun guys, and they go, "Oh, this is General Ram."
That's like how all the voice actors sound like in Michael Bay's Transformers.
Yeah.
And it's just so stupid because like you want them to talk normal, but they're like, "Where's some bird Autobots down?" And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was playing Anthem yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I was playing the Colossus. Colossus has this giant, his ultimate is like a giant nuke gun. You pull out, and I was shooting it right, and I was like, boom, boom, and then I was like, oh shoot, I'm like the boomer from Gears of War. I was like, boom, boom, boom. It's so funny.
Or be like, what's it called? The guy that played Anakin Skywalker. He does the
Hayden
Joker.
Christian?
Yeah. He does the Joker in the Batman games.
Really?
Yeah.
No way, you're lying.
I'm not.
You're lying. There's
I'm
no
not.
way.
Everyone
No,
look
not.
this up now.
It's not.
I'm not lying.
You're saying in the Arkham games, he does the Joker voice.
I
You're
thought
full of shit.
I
You're
thought Mark
full of
Hamill
shit.
did a couple
Yeah,
the
he
Arkham
did.
games, right?
Yeah, he did. Mark Hamill was like
And
the
then-
best Joker ever.
I know he
Best
retired
Joker
from
ever.
doing the Joker now, and he's also retired doing Luke Skywalker, which is sad now too.
Yeah.
He's the best Joker that ever lived. Have you guys ever played a game so much that you can hear it even when you're not playing it anymore?
Yes.
Like, I used to play zombies like all freaking day when I was a kid. Yeah, and like I could hear
This
the
is
zombies
zombies.
like screaming and like the mystery box going on. Like while I was just sitting in my room and you just hear the little jingle go off and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, for me it was Wilhelm
shit.
scream from Star Wars.
Oh my god.
Bullshit.
Like seriously, like has that ever happened to you
You're
guys?
stupid.
Yes, it has.
Like am I crazy? No?
It has.
What happened to you?
We're
Hold on.
like back in the day, like when I used to play this game, Yazo Destroy All Monsters Melee. Man, I can hear like, look, you can hear the foot. So like when the monsters would walk, you
Sorry,
can hear the
that's
footsteps,
so
and like when I would walk too, and I would think of the footsteps I make.
He
like,
did some.
It
Like,
sounds exactly like in the game.
You're full of shit.
Sounds exactly
I'm not saying
the
you're full of
same.
shit, but you're full of shit.
wow.
Wow.
There's a like roast session going on over here.
Wow.
I like how you go.
The
Oh
guy
my
who
god.
played Anakin in the Star Wars
I will get.
prequels?
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll talk about Kaiju
No.
podcast some other time.
No.
But
Fucking
right now we're
Godzilla
just
fanboy
naming our.
69 over here.
I might be
No,
getting
I don't
confused.
believe that.
I might be getting confused.
This is so
You're
funny.
very
what's
much
happening.
game. This guy. What? Did you hear him?
I do hear him.
He's saying
I don't
that they
believe.
the Christians who did the voice of Joker in
And?
the Batman games.
Are you sure you
What?
didn't
That's
play
like fucking saying like what?
You sure you didn't
That's
play
like
some
saying
bootleg
what?
version of Arkham?
Exactly.
Probably.
That's like saying fucking Obi-Wan did the voice of Master Chief. It's just like no.
Ewan
Hello
McGregor
there.
as Master Chief would be kind of.
That would be
He
beautiful.
walk through a door. Hello there.
No, the flood just coming out. Hello there.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Freaking, dude, I remember.
Ooh.
I used to actually hear like zombies and shit.
It
like,
was Mark
screaming.
Hamill.
Yeah.
I told you.
Okay.
Wrong Star Wars.
Okay.
Wrong Star Wars.
I told you I might be getting it from confused, and you're like,
Anakin. I was like, I had to make sure. He said Anakin. I'm like, Anakin, Hayden Christensen,
And
the guy
also-
from the prequels.
I was like, I don't know.
Okay, no, it's Luke Skywalker.
There you
The guy
go.
who played Luke Skywalker.
There you go. Why are you making such a big deal out of this, anyway?
You're stupid.
Very passionate.
Because Hayden Christian was the worst Anakin Skywalker in the
No,
world.
he was the best Anakin Skywalker ever.
Yeah.
He's just a George Lucas gave him bad material.
Yeah.
Bad.
Well, okay, that too. Well, he also.
You
he could've said his
underestimate
lines
my
better.
power.
My power has doubled since the last time we met, Count.
My favorite scene is still on the second movie where he's just like, sand. I don't like sand.
I don't like the
It
sand.
gets everywhere and it's
Rough
just,
and coarse.
it's so funny. The
I
way
did
he.
not
They
hit
killed
her.
my
I did not.
mother. I
will not let
slaughtered
her.
them.
Oh shit! Redo that. I will
Redo.
not let you take her.
We're leaving that in. Too
I
bad.
slaughtered them. Women and children too.
not just the men, but the women and the children too.
Oh my god.
Star Wars quotes, prequel quotes are the best thing on the
Oh
earth.
yeah.
So, are we still on the mode on fighting games topic?
No,
baby,
we're on Star Wars talk, man.
I don't know. Somehow we got to Star
Rogue
Wars
One
and
was
fighting
shit.
games because.
You've turned her against me.
Oh yes. Yeah.
You've done that yourself.
Maybe just a quick question: who do you think was like the cheapest fighting game character that you ever had to face?
Cheapest? Like how so?
Like when Shao Kahn does his shoulder charge into
Cabal,
you.
Oh.
Meta Knight.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
You can the boss characters count too. If
Meta
you're
Knight.
Meta Knight was broken. I hate playing against him. I think a lot of people really hated playing against Shao
Don't
Kahn
do
though.
that.
Why not?
I thought Cabal was worse.
Well, I mean cheap boss fights too, but Cabal was bad too because
bad.
that startup for the dash attack just oh my goodness, it was insane.
Yeah, it was.
Resets for days with that, by the way.
It was nuts.
I don't know. I really don't do fighting games that much.
Ooh, Soul Calibur was fun.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I think Meta Knight was always for
Soul
me.
Calibur a lot.
Oh, what was his name?
Cheapest.
It was kind of like the creepy one in Soul Calibur. Fuck.
You don't know?
It probably for I don't know. I know one was when you in Mortal Kombat 9 Sub-Zero when you would just slide and just slide back and forth, and then they'd freeze
Bound
you.
forward X.
They'd
Or
freeze
was it
you,
bound
and
forward
then they
too?
slide,
I
and then
forget.
they freeze you, and then they slide.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Slide to the
Or
left.
would you just do it? You just
Slide to
Who's the
the
most
right.
annoying
over
character
here
in Killer
every
Instinct for you
fucking-
to fight?
Crisscross.
I think the most annoying was probably Thunder for me because he had that
Thunder.
big ass freaking command grab and he'd just step on your fucking neck and like oh my god, literally it would just be like you guys are just like poking each other and then he's just like fuck you and just grabs you and just like and then that thing used to do like 30 fucking damage.
They have armor too. Was armor a thing in Killer Instinct?
I don't know. I think it did actually, but it was just so fast and you can't block it either. So it's just like
I don't think you can block command grab. You can only
that
dodge
thing
it.
has some range to it too. So like you wouldn't be too far to like hit him with anything really. It had to be like a heavy something that like leaves you open.
Okay.
And if they block it, you're fucked. I remember it was so bad. And then like the shadow version of it did so much damage. It would literally be like he could hit you like 5 times in the shadow version of that fucking command grab, and then you're dead.
Zero
You're
to
fucking
death
dead. You're
combos
dead.
here.
Oh, Ram used to do that to people all the fucking time. Ram.
18 naked cowboys.
Don't look up that
In
song.
the showers. Ram.
If you do, watch it by yourself or with a group of friends.
If you do, make sure you're in a car. Just fucking play it as loud as possible. Drive down the street like me and Jesus did. Yeah, we literally drove down Mission, blasting Ram Ranch as loud as possible. Got all kinds of stairs.
I think it's funny that you were like, you say, it's making me drive faster. Oh God.
This is making me drive so much faster than usual.
That's Attack on Titan.
Same thing. Have you never heard that? I know what I was saying. And it's the same thing as Ram Ranch. Ram Ranch, the beginning, is the same thing as Attack on Titan's theme.
You know what's funny? I worked
I-
at Stanford. I worked
there
at
a bunch of
Stanford
white
at a
girls there?
concession stand for a long time. And I remember there was a bunch of girls that would come up to me and be like, how do you get to the 50-yard line?
How do you get
How do you get to the 50-yard line?
How do you?
Not like the seat section or anything, but how do you get to the
How do you get to the 50-yard line?
Ball.
Exactly.
how to get burned?
Like, how do I even answer that? You know, is how do you get to the 50-yard line?
You can just be like, it's like just go 50 yards.
Yeah.
So you said that.
Well, I don't think they understand that.
You don't
I
think they
mean,
understand yards?
he probably could have just
well, they
looked
probably
at
understand
the field and
inches
it's
though,
like
but they don't
10,
understand yards.
20,
30, 40.
I think what
50.
confused them is that it goes down on the other side. So
Yeah.
they're probably like, where'd the 50 go? Fuck. You know?
It's in the middle.
Also, by, like far as you're concerned, they only know inches by their standards.
That was like the
In
best
penis
thing.
size, at least. Yeah.
And like these people are in Stanford. Stanford's really hard to get into. These people are like
Mm-hmm.
maximum brain power, dude. Their brains are huge. They're like fucking Megamind, dude. And like they're so
no.
smart, but they can't count 50, and they can't wash their own clothes. They don't know how to use washing machines.
They don't know how to use the washing
They
machine.
don't know how to use dryers. This
or the
girl-
dryer.
This girl actually did not know how to wash her own clothes.
Are you serious?
Oh
I'm
my
serious.
god.
It's insane.
When there's a button that says, how long do you want to wash your clothes for?
We have the internet. It should be.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have the internet.
All you need to do, put your clothes in, put the soap in the soap dispenser, close the soap dispenser, close the hatch or
Get
whatever.
in yourself.
Yeah, too.
Get inside of it yourself.
Yes.
We
You
can
press
do a little
start,
side story,
and it
too,
says,
about the drawer.
what cycle do you want to do? Normal, heavy, whites,
Colors,
delicates, fast.
races,
You
and-
choose one, and then press the start button.
They can't do
Gosh!
that. Their brains are too big. But okay, a little side story about the dryer. Once upon a time, I get angry.
He
sometimes
put his
when I
cousin
play
in the
games.
dryer, press start.
Well, almost that happened too.
Yeah, I get upset sometimes when I play games, especially fucking Overwatch. Oh, it
Doesn't
brings the
Destiny also
worst out
count
of me.
too?
Destiny, Overwatch brings the worst out of
That's
me.
probably right.
Overwatch brings the absolute worst out of me. I remember one time I was playing with Ethan. I got so mad that I literally tried to get inside of my dryer. I was just blinded by rage. I couldn't do it. I tried to get inside of it, but I'm too big to fit. And then I was mad that I was too big to fit in the dryer.
He
and I
needs
was
an
complaining
industrial
about it.
sized dryer.
I was I was complaining about it for like
Yes,
an
it was
hour.
actually funny. Where you came back to me and I'm like, Greg, what happened? I'm really upset. I was like, why? I don't fit in the dryer. And I was just like, started laughing out loud. I'm like, it's like you actually tried to get in the dryer. I said yes, and I was mad that I couldn't fit.
It's like Patrick. It's like, Patrick, where are you, man? It's like, I can't see my forehead.
Yeah, it's basically it was that.
I was actually upset. Like I was just I was mad I couldn't fit in that.
I think
shit.
it was funny too because like after that conversation continued, we were just like, well, it's like I think it's gonna be funny one day you're actually gonna get in that dryer and your mom's gonna come home and you're like, Greg, are you okay? And you're like, no.
No.
No,
No.
no. Getting in that dryer.
No way, I'm way too big.
He needs an industrial
But he
size.
tried
Yeah.
though. That's so important, bro.
Second. Okay, we are
I am pretty
an
loud.
hour and 3 minutes.
I'm pretty loud.
We need to
My
We
god.
could
soon
keep
wrap it
going,
up.
or
30 more minutes?
30 more
do
minutes.
about 20. Yeah, because around.
Gammon's gonna come soon.
Okay. So
Okay,
you
wrap
wanna
it
do
up.
30
We're gonna
more-
cut some things, so let's do it now.
30 more minutes.
Yeah, 30 more minutes.
All right, ready? 1, a 2, and a tree.
Ooh, baby.
Oh,
We're done with
baby.
our side stories here.
Yeah, a lot of side stories here. What's the maddest you've gotten playing a game? Just, you're just so mad.
I
could
got
go. I don't
really
have an
mad
actual story.
at Smash Brothers one time online,
Oh,
and I was
boy.
just like not in a good mood. So this was like probably the worst time for me to go online.
Yeah.
So, and, you know, I was just not playing well, and I can tell. But like, I was playing against some Donkey Kong player, and it was, and of
boy.
course, it was laggy too, so it made it even worse. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm just doing really bad, and I swear to God, I jump up, down, I pound the floor with my own 2 feet, and like throw the controller on the floor, and I'm just like, that's it, I've had enough.
I'm done.
And my grandmother had to come out. It's like, why are you yelling so loud? I was like, because this game sucks. And
Did you yell at your grandma?
well, I was just really mad, and I didn't want to have to, because like, I was like, because you know,
This game sucks.
yeah, I was not expecting it, and I was just like, just not in the mood to talk to anybody, so I was just chasing her. I was like, just don't talk to me right now.
Oh my
Basically.
god.
Like, I was just that mad.
This game sucks.
Like, it was just not a very good day to play online Smash Brothers that day.
I get you, pal.
I'm a peaceful being.
I don't do it as much as anymore.
I am not a very angry individual,
Uh-huh.
especially with games, because it's a game. But I think
It's a
I'm mad
game.
lot. I just
Why
don't
to be
like-
mad?
It's only game.
Like with Rainbow
Why
Six.
you have to be mad?
Rainbow
Okay,
Six,
well-
I am decent at it, and I get the game a lot. And some shots, I'm just like, how did I hit it?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I hit him. And but in replace, instead of not having a rage story, I have a pretty funny story about gaming. It was
It's
my-
gonna be funny anyway.
It was my cousin's birthday, like a couple of years ago, like 4
Okay.
or 5 years ago. I had a bunch of friends over. We were all playing Mortal Kombat, and then so we were playing. And at one point, my friend, I beat him, and he got mad at me. So he shoved me, and he shoved me onto my like a little table I had in the middle of the room, where it had glass in the middle.
Oh, I think I remember that
And
Instagram
then
post
so
too.
he shoved me, I fell onto the table, and I broke through, and the glass shattered and got stuck in my back. Because I fell through
Oh my
the
god.
little like it was like a circle in the middle of the table. I fell through the glass, broke it, landed there. And then it was just like, I was like, what the fuck, dude? What's wrong with you?
Did that hurt?
It hurt. It hurt like
That
the initial
shit
impact.
hurted.
I was like picking out glass like for the like rest of the week out of my back.
He's just
Wow.
like, is it okay? Yeah, you may have glass in your back.
It's my
Sure,
and then
it's
my cousin, he was like, he did. I always remember this fucking Instagram post he did where he showed the broken table, and he was like, told the story. He's like, so these motherfuckers play, cause he's like from Oakland, he's pretty ghetto. he's like these
Hey.
motherfuckers were out there playing some goddamn Xbox garbage shit, and then. I walk in the room with my fucking quesadilla in my plate.
Hell yeah.
In my plate. I like
And then I
quesadilla.
see this motherfucking giant fucking fat ass break through a table. Like break through a damn table with all the glass. And I drop my damn quesadilla to help him. And so,
Oh my God.
everyone, I go to fucking, I drop my quesadilla. I'm like, God damn, that was hella good.
I remember
Oh man. Quesadillas.
I was playing Destiny 1, my guy.
Didn't Destiny 1 just make you rage a lot too? I
fucking
remember
1.
that.
That game made me upset.
Before Overwatch, right?
I used to not rage that much, but as I've gotten older, my tolerance is leaving me.
See, okay, the thing I don't rage, I just realized I don't rage a lot because I play on PC. Fucking broken mouse cost me $150.
So you just kind of like, yeah, no.
My keyboard costs $200. If I slam that thing, I'm
A
not.
lot of desk slamming, right?
It's a lot of desk slamming. Oh my! I actually have a desk. I have those fold-out tables as my desk. It's
Like this?
It's like no, not even like this. It's literally the fold-out plastic ones.
Oh my god.
Like where it's
The
cut
ones
in
the
half.
parties that they use.
And the parties, yeah, where it's like the head's cut in half and you open it.
Yeah.
And you pull out the legs. That's my desk. It is like 70 inches long, so it holds a bunch of stuff. So it's really good, actually. That's my desk. And then if I'm just playing, I just go, God damn it! I just start banging on it, and it's like boom, 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 and it's just bouncing everywhere, and then everything on my desk going. It's like
Yeah,
just
I do
bouncing
that
around.
too. I do that too. Okay. Ethan has been around for a lot of these moments. So
I remember the bed
before-
pounding one. That one was funny.
Oh my god.
Okay, before there was a few moments before. The earliest one I remember is playing Destiny 1. Oh god, fucking Trials of Osiris, man. I used to play it all day, every fucking day. Maybe on the weekend. Every weekend. I got so mad that I literally walked outside, like in my backyard, and was just walking around in circles, like fucking yelling at nothing. I was like, I don't know how to scream. Like, if I were to tell myself to scream right now, I couldn't do it. But in that moment, I was screaming my head off. I was so mad.
Your neighbors probably, what is this? Crazy.
Yes, and I was just walking around in circles, just like,
Oh man, but I actually had some good memories in
never raged that
Destiny.
Destiny's always had good memories, but
wait,
the
did
bad
you ever get
memories-
mad at a game?
Not really. I was always one of those players that just played for comfort.
Okay. That's
but-
probably the best way to play.
I
Yeah.
got pretty upset the other week
Yeah.
because I was playing Rainbow Six, right? We were playing ranked, so it's pretty serious.
Totally
Yeah.
not interrupt Jesus.
And then, did I?
Yeah, you just cut me out.
I thought
Yeah,
you
you
were done.
fucking.
No.
I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
he was
what a
done.
freaking
You always
guy.
think I'm done.
Yeah, because you stopped talking for 2
No,
seconds.
I did not stop talking. Okay.
God.
God.
Okay.
Okay. We're talking about Rainbow Six. Okay, we're gonna go talk about Rainbow Six.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you can relate to this.
Yes, yeah, I can relate.
Okay.
Oh my god, the game.
That game,
It
that
sometimes gets me because
Sometimes gets it.
So good.
because it's so realistic. Because you sometimes you're shooting at an enemy, then your teammate just walks into your bullets.
Oh my God, yes.
He walks into your bullets. Hey, let me finish.
No, I'm gonna
Let
cut
me
you off
finish. Okay. Gosh.
Cut you off right now.
No.
Wait,
So
the
many
visual for that was so good. Like Juan started talking and like Jesus just like pointed at him so hard. Like, wait.
I'm not done. Okay.
Oh, I hate
Okay.
this. Wow.
Dude.
Keep going.
Every single game I ever played on Siege, there was always one person
One person.
that would just
One
walk
man.
in front of my bullets,
One man.
and I would just get,
One guy.
oh my god!
Whoa.
Yesterday, I was playing, and then there's a character.
Now it's your turn.
Yes, thank you. It was a character with a shield. His name's Blitz, right?
Oh yeah.
Flashes.
I hate
He has
him.
a shield that flashes. He was running around the table in front of me. I go, oh fuck! I start spraying him down. The wall behind him is a soft wall, and my teammate, which is my actual friend, is right behind that wall. Fucking kill my friend.
Yeah.
Don't even kill the Blitz. He kills me.
Yeah.
And it was a ranked game.
Yeah.
And he goes, are you stupid? I go, I'm sorry. I just sprayed it down. He's like, you're the dumbest person I've ever seen. I was like, this
I
is
killed
stupid.
Juan by accident once. When I was
Oh my.
all right,
God.
listen. Let me give this some context first, okay?
180.
Listen,
Bang.
okay. I'm a console player. All right. I'm a console boy. That's not my fault. All right. That's how I grew
No.
up. I was playing Rainbow Six Siege because of this bastard. He made me download it. I downloaded it. I was playing it on PC. Oh god. My aim was really bad. I was
yeah.
like trying my best.
Oh
My aim was so bad. I was shooting everything except what I wanted to. I forgot what keys was which. I kept walking. I kept like hitting the wrong button to walk, and I would just stand still. Also, my sensitivity was probably like the highest it could get.
Like 16,000 DPI.
That's too much.
It was literally like the highest it could possibly go.
Especially for that game.
I didn't know how to turn it down. I thought that was just how PC players play.
Yo.
But Juan was like, "What the fuck is wrong with
He'd
you?"
be like,
I just touch it and I do a 360 like
he'd be like, hey,
immediately.
Juan, look at this. I'm like, what? And he'd just be freaking out, just doing like.
Like I was
780,
turning
like
so
1080s
fast that
in,
it was like
4
a
seconds.
blur of like my character. It was great.
Probably be really
Freaking-
hard to hit you if you were just being around. So maybe.
Nope, it'd be super
I
easy.
bet my aim was so bad the whole night.
It's
right?
not like that where the hitbox changes when you
No,
spin
it
around.
does not change.
Oh,
Here's
okay,
the
I
square.
My aim was so
that's
bad the
good.
entire fucking night. It was terrible. The one game, like I'm just walking into this room, right? I'm like looking around. I think we already lost like a few people. Like it was like me and you left or something like that. So it's just me and Juan left. I'm walking into a room. Juan comes up behind me.
I go behind you. I go, hey Greg, I'm coming in the room behind you.
He goes, I'm coming in the room behind me. So imagine this, right? My aim is terrible the whole night. The worst it's ever been in my entire life. I hear Juan say, I'm coming in behind you. I hear the footsteps. I did a perfect 180 and headshotted
And
him.
one tap me.
A perfect shot. 180 and headshotted him. And I've never been able to replicate that ever. And the one time I had good aim was killing my teammate.
God, I went, Greg, I'm coming in behind you. Don't shoot me. No, Greg!
Yeah. Yeah.
How did I
Oh
die?
my
I
god.
just like put my head on the desk, just like, why?
Oh my god. dude.
Anyways,
Actually-
back to my old story.
Hold on. I got a story from Destiny. Okay.
Okay.
So it's a good memory. It's a good memory. Okay.
Oh.
Two good memories. Okay. You
Bad.
Just spoil it. Okay. So I remember it was Iron Banner, right?
Everyone loves
Iron Banner was back in the day was fun. Okay.
It was.
It was fun. Right. End of the match. I'm like, okay, we're done. And all I see is in the what's it called, the match chat. I see my name getting a Gallahorn. I was like, wait, what?
Jailer.
Yeah, I got the Gallahorn.
Gajaller horn.
Yeah.
Dude, that Gallagher was
They're so good.
and like he drank like 11 of them before I got my
And
Mhm.
Eric.
Dude, when I got the Gallahorn, I was like, what the fuck?
I was-
Damn. And also, I remember the
Sounds
first
right,
time I
those
played Trials of Osiris, I got the Jade Rabbit when it was good.
Oh yeah, it's bad now.
Yeah, it's bad now. And then also, well, this is not a decent. It's a decent memory. So I was working on getting the Thorn, right? So the thing was, I got the Thorn, and then the Monday before the reset, and the reset was when they're gonna nerf the Thorn. So
Yeah,
yeah,
one day they play with it.
one day, I played the one day. Next day, I was like, why is it so terrible now? and then I go to a YouTube video and it's like saying that it got nerfed. I was like, God damn it!
Oh, Gabriel, freaking.
Gabriel.
Oh, we were playing Trials. This could have been my first. It was on Widow's Court. I remember this like it was yesterday. This was literally the last game to go flawless. It's tied 4-4. Gabriel has his golden gun. We kill 2. I die because he popped his super. 1v1. He has golden gun. He pops
Golden
it.
penis.
Jumps around the corner, misses all 3 of his fucking shots, and then gets sniped. And oh my god.
Then it's over. It's all over.
We just all simultaneous, we were just like, fuck. I ran out of my room.
Remember how shitty my internet used to be?
Oh yeah, I
hit the
remember.
And I would
McDonald's
drop from the
internet?
game, so every time I would buy a boon, I'd just fucking lose the boon immediately because I would drop from the game.
My God.
Yeah, and the thing is though, I used to love it because he used to be like, "Oh man, I'm lagging again." And I'm like, "To go restart your browser." He's like, "I can't. My aunt is sleeping.
Yeah, because
You know, I don't want to wake her up." And then he used to just and then we're like, "Just try, man." He's like, "Okay, fine." And like he was so fat that we could hear him like tiptoeing in the background. And then he
Dun,
could just
dun,
hear, like,
dun,
like
dun,
little
dun,
creak,
dun,
little
dun,
creak,
dun.
little creak, like all the way with like
And
this
I come back,
quieter.
she yelled at me, man.
I know. And then she's like, "Did you do it, one?" And he's like, "No, she got mad at me."
Oh, I remember when I started playing with you too. I remember it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Juan has like really bad Taco Bell Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because like the Wi-Fi was literally on the opposite corner of the entire. It couldn't have been farther away from my Xbox.
Yeah, pretty much. Freaking. Remember
One
when I
bar.
used to slap myself in the fort? I used to
Yes, I
facepalm.
remember.
I need to stop doing that because I used to do this thing. I couldn't help it. I started face palming really bad when I used to die in Overwatch. I used to just get the little BAM! You just hear my forehead being assaulted.
I remember one of them, like when you did your Death Blossom as Reaper, and you were just like, "We don't talk about it, okay? You didn't hear anything. Talk about what just happened over here because this is really stupid too."
Sorry. Anyways, back to my Rainbow Six story.
What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to bring up the current.
They can't see it, Greg. There's no point. Greg, there's no point. They can't see
There's
it.
no point. But I'm trying to bring up the current so I can
Why?
find it better. Because my back hurts. I'm trying to lay on something.
God
On the window?
dang it.
Yes. Finally. Good.
Just grab a pillow, you dingus.
There's a pillow on the floor. You should get that too.
Back to my
You
Rainbow
literally
Six
could
story
have just grabbed a fucking
20
pillow,
minutes.
just put it behind you.
20 minutes ago?
20 minutes ago. It was
Ooh,
just
the
like it
window's
was
cold.
recently, a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
We were playing ranked.
They said it was yesterday.
No, that was a different story.
Okay.
That was I forgot what it was. We were playing ranked.
I got a story on
It's
Overwatch
like
after
the
this
trial.
too.
It's like the trials thing where it's not like the last thing, but it was like the most overtime you could go with like one round to end it all.
Oh my god.
And it was a 1v1 with the worst player on our team.
Oh no.
A worst player on the team on our team.
We know how this ends.
And it's like 1v1. It's the last character is Ash. Which
Oh,
is like
no.
super toxic. She's like the quick character. She's like, oh, I'm stupid. And she had like 20 health. That's one or two bullets, right?
Yeah.
This guy. So he's playing a character called Legion, and he throws up these traps, and every like 30 seconds, every
10 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah, I don't know, like 30, 10 seconds, he gets a new trap,
Mm.
and he throws it right, and this guy's hiding behind a table, and it's like 20 seconds left until the round ends.
Yep.
We're gonna win, right? Unless like there's one door where he can come from. One door where the Ash can come from, and he's watching it. And there's 20 seconds left. Keeps counting down. 10 seconds pass by, so it's 10 seconds left. He gets his thing.
Yep.
And he's like looking at it, aiming at it the entire time. And he's like, oh, I'll throw a trap at the door. That's what he thought. He pulled out his trap to throw it. The Ash rushed in as soon as he did that, killed him, and then we lost the whole game.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I literally,
Mm.
I went, what the fuck? I slammed my table. I ran out. You heard me run out my room, and no one was home. No one was home. So I ran out, and
Oh
you
my
just hear me
God.
in the background going, what the what? And then it's just like in the background, it's just like you hear me banging everything. I was like, oh my god.
Very serious.
What were you gonna say,
So-
Ethan?
I remember when I was playing Overwatch with you, and this is like when the whole
God.
if people remember when Dive was really popular back. I don't remember what season it is, but we're playing on King's Row, and my friend Greg here is playing Winston, and I think I was playing Zenyatta at this point, and oh my god, the funniest thing happened, and he was just, and this is like we were just having a good game, but I like his last point, and we're trying to cap,
brother.
and you know he's in trouble, but he's like, all right, I'm jumping
I
in.
need your
I've got a
last-
plan. He pops Primal Rage where you get 1,000 HP with Winston, and immediately what he does, and there so happens to be a hole on the right side of the map, and he literally launches himself right into that hole, and all you hear is Winston screaming, going, "Roar!"
The best part was what I said before. Like, he's like, dude, I'm weak. Like, where are you guys at? He's like, we're coming. I was like, all right, don't worry about it. I have a plan. And dude, just like, I just jumped straight off the fucking map.
Oh my god.
And I remember we couldn't stop laughing because when I was like, I was in danger too, but I like won my 1v1, and I looked over to my right, and I see that Greg has killed himself, and I was just like a very glimpse of like Winston flying
It's
into
not
the
my
edge.
fault.
It's your fault.
So Winston, when he uses his ult, he can knock people back like really far. And so this was back then. I didn't know how to use Winston that well. It's not my fault. So that everyone was standing like next to a ledge, and it would literally take one swing for me to kill everyone, right? And so since I was weak, I was like, dude, this is the big play. This is it. My brain is huge. All right.
Big massive brain.
My big
massive
brain.
Big
is
brain,
activated.
big brain.
It's time to execute the plan, right?
Yeah, brown.
So I used one jump to get there, and then I smacked one of them, and then used another jump, and I swear to you, Winston went from jumping like maybe 30 feet at a time to like 200, and then he just flew just forward, just like, straight off, and oh my
And the
God.
best part is, after that happened, it transpired into some sort of like thing that would happen. So like, when he picked Winston, I'd be like, "It's not gonna happen. When you're gonna fly out the." I was like, "No, I swear it's not gonna happen."
not gonna
And you know,
happen this time.
it happened
happened again.
on Lijiang
It's
Tower.
happened multiple times. Since
But this time he actually made a play, but he still killed himself in the process, which was still weird because I was trying to protect my teammate, and as soon as I turn around, I see a monkey swinging his arms around, flying to his death.
there was one time where, okay, this is not my fault. All right,
Your fault.
it was this new map that came
Definitely your fault.
out.
Was that when Rialto
Smacked-
came out?
No.
Oh, okay.
Busan.
Oh, Busan.
I got smacked off of the ledge by a fucking mace, alright?
Yeah.
And so I jumped, and then I got booped, and it went exactly to where I was, and I was like, don't worry, boys, I got this. I popped my ult to jump and just fall straight down and die.
My god.
I think that's happened because like you're also practicing Genji on Rialto, and then all I hear is we don't talk about it, and I hear Genji screaming into the water, and I'm just like, oh,
I
okay.
need healing.
And it's funny too, because this also just recently happened too. Like I don't know how this happens with him, but he always finds a
old
way
saying.
to kill
I know his
himself.
old saying.
Like just with any main tank player really. And he was
There you
like
go.
trying to charge his Reinhardt into like one of the payloads, and then all I hear is we don't talk about it. It's like, what do you mean we don't talk about it? And then I hear Reinhardt screaming, and I'm like, oh my god.
Literally. So the payload was right here, right? I was gonna
Where?
charge their Reinhardt into the payload. The payload is right in front of me, directly in front of me, to where if I charge, I'll hit the edge of it. Okay.
My God.
It was contested, so it wasn't moving. And so I charged the Reinhardt, and the payload, people got off of it right when I did it, and the payload moved forward. And then I just sailed right past it.
No,
And like
no.
as soon as I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I was so confused. I'm like,
I don't want to talk about it. I
like
don't wanna
at that
talk
point,
about
because it was 2 seconds and he was still charging, I guess. And all I hear is like, I don't understand what he's talking about. Did he just like do something really bad?
it literally moved right out of my way. Like,
I love
perfectly.
those like crazy, just dumb moments you have.
It's so
like
good.
I had one literally
Oh,
yesterday
no.
in Rainbow where I was fighting this guy.
Yep.
It was just like it's like a long corridor, right?
Uh-huh.
We're just shooting each other back and forth, not hitting each other once.
It's great.
I'm like down to like 60 bullets. I start unloading on him. I hit him once, he hits me, and then we just keep doing it, and we pull out our pistols and start shooting each other because we both ran out of ammo. And then I was just like, halfway through my pistols ammo, I type in all chat, like everyone. I go, listen, Thermite, because that's the character you're playing.
Yeah.
He goes, I know. I go, we gotta stop this.
We
And
gotta
he's
stop
he's like, we go our own ways.
Just both run away. It was like, okay, fine. Then
And
we
then,
give
and
up.
then we stood up and we looked at each other and we ran away.
Oh my God.
Oh, one time I was playing Overwatch with Ethan. I was
Uh-oh.
playing Soldier 76.
Oh,
And Genji can deflect things, okay?
You know?
And Reinhardt, the big guy with the shield, he throws flame strikes, right? But Genji can deflect them back at you. Yes.
if you
Oh
can,
my
you can
God.
deflect anything.
He can
That's
deflect
not a
anything.
laser.
That's not a laser beam. So he can deflect it back, right? And so this fucking Reinhardt,
That was so funny, by the
he
way.
literally I was popping up. I was like, get fucking wrecked, dude. And then he throws a flame strike and deflecting Genji. It bounces back and just fucking kills me. And I was like, oh.
Dude,
Oh,
it's like,
no.
Whoa, I'm not even done.
It
I
happened.
popped my ult. I used my ult
okay.
on the second point. We won the first point. We go to the second point. I pop my ult, right? I'm killing people all over the place. I'm going ham. And then he looks at the Genji, and the Genji starts deflecting, and he throws another strike. And I wasn't even standing near him though. He threw another fire strike. It makes a hard ass 90 degrees. It just fucking kills me.
Oh my
And
God.
I don't even remember what. Ethan, do you remember what I said?
I was just like, Reinhardt, why? Stop.
was so
I just
mad.
remember, stop shooting him. But it
I
was
was so
funny
mad.
one
I
time
was
too,
like,
because like you were playing tank one time too, or I think you were playing DPS, or you were playing McCree. We had our soldier was was our flex spot apparently. And it was so funny because again, you guys were fighting the Genji and you stopped shooting immediately as he's deflecting him. And then all I hear, soldier, I swear to God, if you shoot him, and then I hear the Helix rocket popped and then he kills you. You're so
Oh my
mad.
God.
I was just like smacking my legs super hard. I was like, motherfucker.
that,
and then-
that
It happened a second time too because you're like, soldier, please stop shooting, and you just are like, dude, I'm done. And the best part was we went on a 5-game winning streak after that, and then all I hear was this Greg going, oh, I'm so mad right now.
Still mad.
Because it's like in Rainbow Six, they're adding a new operator, like 2 new ops. And one of them, he has this gadget that when if your drone goes into the area of effect of the gadget, you take control of the drone. So there's a Twitch drone, right, which is a drone that shoots an electric taser thing.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So people have been taking the
Oh,
Twitch
yeah.
drones and then zapping their teammate, or like, so it's a defense and attack, right? You take the drones from the attackers, so now you can drive it around and shoot the attackers, and you shoot the attackers, and they think it's the Twitch shooting you, so they team kill the Twitch.
Oh
And
my
it's just
god.
like
It's
so bad.
fantastic.
Oh
It's
my
just so-
god.
It's
like
fantastic.
Awesome.
You take it because your teammates don't really know that the drone's taken. So you
Yeah.
see you're like, oh, it's a friendly drone. You get zapped like what? And you just team kill the Twitch.
It's like
Yes.
when we play Overwatch,
Fantastic.
it's like when Reinhardt's go like this, they stand still for a
Sensational.
second. It's like I got a brilliant idea, guys, and it's like what? Charge ahead, and then
sails
it's just
straight
so
off
funny.
of the map.
Sometimes it's funny, but it's
Yeehaw.
also sometimes it's upsetting too because like why'd you do it?
Why? Why would you do that?
I think my favorite part too was when you were playing Winston and that Reinhardt was just like I said I had enough of your shit and then just goes and charges you up the map.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
And it was so
I
funny.
hit the side and then fell. What?
It was
Remember
so
when we were
funny.
playing Rainbow Six Siege on console with Eric? And he was like, dude, I'm stuck on the wall. And we were like, wait, what? And we look outside. And
Was he
still
really
has
stuck
his
on the wall?
grappling hook trying to climb up the wall. And he's like, how do I
Oh my
get
God.
up?
He's rappelling off the building, and he goes, what? Well, I'm glitched. I can't move. I can't. What is going on? I don't understand. And we go outside, and I go, Eric, press. I don't know what button is. I'm
You
like,
said
the
press
le-
A or something like
Press
that.
like A or the left stick or something. He's like,
Okay.
Oh.
And he presses it and he lets go on the fucking line and just falls straight down and dies.
He's like, no, he presses it to like go in a room. So he jumps in the room, and then he's like, wait, no, I don't want to be in here. I don't go out. And he turns around, jumps through the window, falls 3 stories, and then gets down. I
Oh
was
my
like, you
God.
fucking idiot.
Oh my god, it's so good.
And our
He's
friend
like,
Eric
I
has
didn't want to
done-
be in here.
She's like, because you have to hold it
Yeah.
to repel.
Yeah.
But he just pressed it, so he just jumped off the map. He just jumped through the window,
He
fell off
just
the
jumped
map.
and like went
Oh,
straight
no.
down. It was so good. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't there, but I heard that story and I was just like, wow, I can't
It
believe
was
that
so.
just happened.
It's like, dude, I can't. My rappel's glitched, bro. Fuck.
All right,
Yeah.
how long?
Hour and 29 minutes here, boys.
Outro time, right?
One more story.
One more story.
story.
All right, here we go.
All right, we'll
Ready?
close out with a nice, beautiful story.
I
One,
got
2, 3, brother.
I got a nice story about
Story of the
Siege.
day, partner. Get her done.
I got a nice story about Siege. Okay, so this is me coming back to Siege after like 4 or 5 months of not playing it.
Fun
Oh
times.
boy.
Imagine that, 4 or 5 months. So I'm trying to get
Yeah,
back.
you must be really rusty then. Right
Oh,
now.
I was-
You
I
get
was-
rusty after
oh,
a
yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I was super rusty. Like, all right, so it's the one in Brazil. What's the map called in Brazil again?
Favela.
Favela. All right, we're in Favela. I was Echo.
Okay.
It was the second round. I remember, right? So then my team. It was 3v1.
Fun.
One. Yeah.
3v1.
3v1.
Fun.
That's my Mexican accent coming out. So it's me.
Juan?
Baby fun.
Okay, go.
It's we're mixing it.
It makes him.
Okay, so it's me against three opponents. I'm like, fuck. Alright, so I'm using my Echo drone trying to find them out where they are. And two of them are outside on the top floor. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Those guys can wait. And then I see the third guy, he's inside near the site. So I'm like, fuck. So I go towards the site, I see him, kill that bitch.
Killed him. He clacked him. Clacked him.
Say hello to my little friend.
Pretty much. Right, so like, all right. So then I go upstairs. There's stairs to go up, and then I see him through the door. I'm like, fuck. I killed the second guy. Bitch dead. All right. I'm like, fuck. Where's the last guy? And all I see is the window break from the bullets. I'm like, shit. So I run downstairs because he thinks I'm still on the outside. To go outside. So I go down. I switch to my secondary, which is not the pistol, but the other one.
Yeah, machine pre-nerf or post?
I think it was post. I know, but I got him.
Oh.
I got him.
Oh.
Right. So I'm like, all right. I go downstairs. So he thinks I'm gone. So he doesn't realize that I'm coming back up. So I'm like, I got this bitch. I run back up. I see him through the window. I'm like, "Drah!" Bitch dead. And
Nice one there.
he just
pal.
ruined the story. But
Thanks,
yeah,
asshole.
"Drah!" Killed that bitch.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
Dude,
funny
that
if you're just like
fucking-
you ended it right there.
So like SMGs,
Yeah.
SMGs and Rainbow Six are like God blessed with pre-nerf.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
those things would be like, it's like
The leaders?
They'd be like laser, like so. There's a character Smoke.
Oh
He
my
throws these
god.
Gas canisters, and usually what people do with him is they use a shotgun and the machine pistol with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can shotgun walls and stuff, or if they're and then use the machine pistol for longer range pretty accurate.
Oh fuck yeah.
And so it'd be like so good. Like honestly, it's like everyone loved it. No one was really complaining about it. But like one day they're just like, oh, we're gonna change recoil, because how it worked in Rainbow at first was like, then ACOG, you know how there's a little triangle at right?
Yes.
Like you expect the bullet to land right at the tip of the triangle.
It does it.
But it wouldn't. It was like misaligned. It would like be random. So like here's the scope, right?
Yeah.
Your bullets would shoot anywhere in the scope. So like
Yeah.
you can't explain it, but like inside a circle, anywhere in that circle it would shoot.
That is great.
And now
Yeah.
they fixed it so it's like now at the tip of the ACOG site, that's where it shoots. And that giant recoil rehaul just destroyed the SMG.
They did.
It'd be like you pull out the SMG, it has like 12 bullets, and you shoot it, and then the like third bullet is already at the sky.
Oh,
It'd be like, and now they like what they do is that they recoil at the burst, and then they lock. So it goes like you're holding it, and you go, and then it locks at one point.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It
So
sucks.
it's like if you're
Do you
trying to
aim
burst,
at their legs and end up at their head?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Now if you're bursting, like how would you normally do it? You'd burst.
Yeah.
You'd go, boom, boom. You go, boom, boom. You're just like, it's so crazy.
Nice
It
sound
is.
effects, by the way.
It's okay. We make our own sound effects.
Cool.
If you watch our Resident Evil, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah,
Just
watch our
make your
the English.
that ever
Watch our
sees the light of
Resident Evil.
We'll see.
own. Well, that's all, folks.
Oh,
Thank
that's all she wrote,
you.
folks. That's the
Thanks
first
for
episode of the
the
podcast.
episode.
I mean, we're probably gonna keep doing this. Honestly, I don't know who's even gonna listen to it, but we're gonna keep doing it.
We'll send it to our friends.
We'll send it to our friends. I mean, hopefully one day when we're successful, we can look.
We can look back at it, and we're like, we're so bad.
Yeah, hopefully one day we
still
can
are.
look back.
When we have our own actual studio set up.
Yeah, like one
We
day
will still
like,
be
when we're successful.
horrible.
Hopefully we can come back and look at stuff like this. But yeah, that's
Or
the first
we'll never be
episode.
successful.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
No, we'll never be successful, and we'll die alone in
And
the
we'll look
closet
back at this and
together.
cry.
And we'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
back for the next episode. Hopefully we don't die by then. See you later. I'm Greg,
I'm Juan.
Big Papi or Jesus?
And I'm Ethan.
aka Godzilla Fanboy 69, and we'll see you guys
And we're
later.
the Game Changers.
Bye.
Observe